Hello everyone and welcome to English with Love. My name is Nancy. I am your English coach and I am here to help you improve your listening skills in English as well as your pronunciation and intonation. Today, I want to share with you a very special Italian folktale from the island of Sicily. This legend is centuries old, passed down from generation to generation. It tells the story of a boy who became half human and half fish, in other words, a merman, the male version of a mermaid. His name was Colapesce. Cola is a short form of the name Nicola, and pesce in Italian means fish, so Colapesce means Nicola the fish. In English, we could say Nicholas the fish, or simply Nick the fish. For today's English listening activity, I will use the English translation of his name for the retelling of the story. According to the legend, he sacrificed his human life on land to save Sicily from sinking into the sea. Outside Sicily, not many people know this story, but on the island it carries a very deep cultural meaning. And here's something fascinating. Colapesce is the only male mermaid in Italian folklore, which makes him a truly unique figure. Now I'm going to tell you one version of the legend of Colapesce, and I'll explain any difficult words or expressions along the way. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so you will be notified every time I publish a new episode. You can also find English with Love on YouTube, and the link to my channel is in the description box. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe, like, and share the video. And if you are watching on YouTube, remember you can always turn on the English subtitles if you need them. Are you ready for the story now? Then let's begin. Long ago, in the sunny town of Messina on the island of Sicily in the south of Italy, there lived a boy named Nicholas. But everyone called him Nick for short. He was the son of a fisherman. A fisherman is someone who goes out to sea to catch fish. Nicholas loved the sea more than anything. Every morning he ran to the shore, laughed at the waves, and dived into the sparkling water. He explored the rocks and hidden caves, and he watched the fish swimming like silver arrows. People started to notice that Nicholas was different. He could hold his breath underwater longer than anyone. He could dive deeper than the fishermen. They said that he could talk to dolphins and that fish followed him wherever he went. That's why people started to call him Nick the Fish, because he spent hours swimming in the water. But his mother was worried. She often called him back. "Nicholas, come home. The sea is not safe for a boy alone." One day, in her sadness, she cried out, "If only you were a fish, you would never leave the water." And in legends, words have power. Slowly, Nicholas's body began to change. His legs became a strong tail. His skin became shiny like scales. Scales are small hard plates that cover a fish's body. He could now breathe underwater. Nicholas was no longer a boy. He was half boy and half fish. A merman. At first, Nicholas was sad. He could not walk on land anymore, and he missed the sun. But the sea showed him its wonders. He swam through gardens of colorful coral. He explored shipwrecks filled with treasures. A shipwreck is the broken remains of a ship that sank in the sea. He also spent many hours of the day playing with dolphins and giant turtles moving slowly through the water. His fame spread across Sicily. Even Emperor Frederick II heard about him. The emperor wanted to test Nicholas's courage, so he threw a golden cup into the sea. Nicholas dived down and brought it back. Then the emperor threw a crown into the sea, and again Nicholas returned with it. Finally, the emperor threw a jeweled ring into the sea, and Nicholas rose once more, successful. But on his deepest dive, Nicholas saw something terrifying. Beneath Sicily, 3 enormous columns were holding up the island. A column is a tall, strong pillar used to hold up a building. 2 of these columns were strong, but the third one, the one under Messina, was cracked. Cracked means broken, with a dangerous line running through it. If it collapsed, Sicily would sink into the sea. Nicholas understood what he had to do. With all his courage, he chose to stay under the sea forever, using his own body to support the broken column. He sacrificed his human life on land so that Sicily would not be destroyed. And yet, the people of Sicily say that this was not the end. According to legend, Nicholas is still there today, holding up the island. And every 100 years, he rises to the surface to look at his beloved homeland before returning to his eternal duty. So this is the tale of Colapesce, Nicholas the fish. His story reminds us of love, sacrifice, and courage. He was just a boy, but he became the protector of his island. His legend is still alive today, and he is remembered as a true symbol of Sicily's strength and resilience. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful legend of Colapesce, Nick the fish, the boy who became a fish to save Sicily. If this was the first time you heard the story, I'm so glad we could discover it together and at the same time practice your English. I also learned so much while preparing these lessons for you, and I truly enjoy exploring these wonderful stories from Italy. If you liked today's lesson, please subscribe to my channel, give it a like, leave me a comment, and share it with someone who also wants to improve their English with these short, simple, but authentic lessons. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I will see you in the next episode. Until next time, I send you all my love.